We're inside high security compound?
Yes, but if it wasn't a high security compound, do you know what we would say?
What?
We wouldn't say that we're in high security compound. We would say we're in security compound. We're insecure. We're insecure.
Okay.
And to make I should make a reference to one of my own videos. Although I've just noticed something. How about we go for a piss?
Right, now listen here. There's a very important lesson you should learn here while you're in prison. Do not drop the soap.
Advice taken. Now I'm going to make a reference to all my own videos here. Do you know what it is?
What?
You don't need lasers to open doors. Instead, you can just do that and get stuck in a wall, and then the guy can break me free. Because you're meant to jump backwards, and there's lasers which cause your door to open, but instead you can do the crawl bug, and boom, that opens the door.
Yeah, but wait, didn't last time you just jump on the bed and then it opened?
No.
I'm not sure. I forgot. I forgot.
You have to jump back to the lasers, but you can also do it that way instead if you so wish. That triggers the invincible. Oh yeah, when I grabbed onto the ledge, that was to lure the guy away from me so that I could then easily release the prisoner without getting attacked. And yeah, invincible prisoner, so we can't lose. And we'll release other prisoners as well, because why not? Now, in Angel of Darkness, we named skeletons after people. And here, why don't we make up the offence that these prisoners committed? I'll go first. That prisoner there, he's arrested for arson. That prisoner there, what do you want to label him for?
He's arrested for serious TPing.
TPing?
Toilet paper.
Sorry?
TPing people's houses. Toilet paper. Jumping toilet paper on the houses.
Really?
I'm trying to make no. And I'll tell you what. And this guy is in jail for stealing someone's purse. That's
and the one in here, who's running there, he's inside for running over an elderly person without a license.
Holy smoke! Run over an elderly person? Oh, that's just a shame. But more importantly, he didn't have a license. That.
Hey, I should point out this is actually a crucial level, because this is the first level where a mandatory kill is no longer a mandatory kill. So this is the very first level that crucially changes.
So the plan's mucked up again.
What do you mean the plan's mucked up?
Didn't you say you're going to kill someone?
Area 51? That guy is still mandatory.
Oh, then why? Then what's this place?
High security compound.
Is it right next to Area 51?
Maybe it's within it.
Is an alien in there?
Is there an alien in there?
Yeah.
Indeed there is.
Those conspiracy theories are true.
Why? Because this game says so.
Yes.
It's interesting, when playing this game as a kid, and I mean a primary school kid, it's interesting some of the things that this game made me believe. It's like Tomb Raider 1, which I played which was the first Tomb Raider I played. The thing I remember doing the most was going around with guns, killing animals, because most of the enemies in Tomb Raider 1 are animals. Do you know what that led me to believe when I was a kid?
What?
I thought that by definition, a Tomb Raider was someone who went around randomly killing animals.
Yeah, what? What?
And what's more interesting, Tomb Raider 2, obviously the level with the Buddhist monks who run around with spears stabbing gunmen, that, when I played that as a kid, I thought that by definition a monk was someone who went around randomly stabbing people.
What kind of monk is that? I shall lift your spirits by stabbing you multiple times. It is what the Lord wants.
That was me as a kid. As a primary school kid, thank God. Eventually I came to learn reality.
Yeah. Yeah, but what exactly do you mean by killing animals?
Well, in Tomb Raider 1, virtually most enemies in Tomb Raider 1 are animals. So, when I did the game as a kid, I just did it normally. So obviously that meant killing lots of animals. And so by definition, I thought a Tomb Raider was just someone who went around randomly killing loads and loads of animals.
Well, yeah, and you didn't think they could be, I don't know, possibly raiding tombs?
Never occurred to me, not as a kid. Although but the reason why I held back there was just so the gunman would get a distance away, so I can then get in here and pull the switch and set the prisoners on him without the fear of getting shot. Although even more recently, I have still made some dumb mistakes. Let's not forget, I don't know if I showed you the post on the Tomb Raider forum, but I certainly told you about it.
What?
Remember Obelisk of Carmoon?
Yes, yes, you've already told me that. But here's a very important question for you. What is that sword thingy in the Dagger of Zion?
That sword thing in the Dagger of Zion is a dagger.
Oh, how stupid of me.
It's a reference, because last year in Obelisk of Carmoon, I referred to the obelisk as a pillar thing, but then put obelisk in the same sentence without realising it was the name of it. I put something along the lines of, oh, there's those 4 keyholes in that pillar thing in Obelisk of Carmoon. And one of the members was in stitches.
Do you remember the name? Or
I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. But I don't think he watches these videos of mine. It's interesting though, because it's not the first time I made a mistake like that. When I was younger, I once said, oh, and that tall green plant thing in Jack and the Beanstalk.
That tall green thing is a beanstalk.
You mean the tall thing in Jack and the Beanstalk?
It's a beanstalk.
Who would have guessed? Now, I could, if I just get to the edge of glory, I could drop down, as it is possible to dodge the fire, but with my history of fire...
Fire! What?
With my history of fire, I'd rather do this bit the longer, proper way, because I don't want to get
come
killed.
on, live on the edge. Take the risky shortcut. Don't worry, you won't get caught on fire.
This is me we're talking about. I've already been caught on fire in this challenge. Temple ruins.
And where a monkey put you in a fire, or was that someone else?
Yeah, the monkey that knocked me into the fire. Personally, I'd rather just do this bit the proper way, because that way failure is less probable.
Right. And how many keycards are in this level?
Let's talk when we get there, because the keycards are very crucial, because we're going to be misusing them in ways where I can make progress in ways that would normally involve killing, but doesn't involve killing.
Let me have a run and guess. Speedrunners have to just go down there and try to make sure they do speed up time.
They do what?
They go down there without turning off the fire.
Yes, they also don't bother turning the fans off either. Open this door first, because this door triggers...
And very importantly, you make sure you pick up that key last.
That door triggers an enemy by pushing the other button first. The door's open, so boom, we can come out without getting attacked. This guy drops a small health pack, so we do want him to die. Just lure him towards the prisoners. Prisoners.
Yes. So that security guard dropped the soap. Get him, lads! Oh, wow. So that's what they mean by dropping the soap. Man, I think he's got done a few though.
We were saying something about a key. Pick up the key last.
Yeah, pick up the third key last, right?
What? What key?
I don't know.
The third key?
Yeah, that makes
If you're talking about the yellow security pass, I don't pick it up at all.
Okay.
But yeah, speedrunners, they just go straight through the fire, and they don't even do what I just did. They go through the fans as well.
They have.
It's easy for PC players because instead of save game crystals, they have health crystals, and they can just jump straight through the fan, and then the crystal recovers their health. With PS speedrunners, on the other hand, it's not so straightforward. You can still do this bit. You can still go through the fans, but it's nowhere near as straightforward. You have to repeatedly go into the inventory and stop your health from reaching the minimum.
Okay.
Or you just do it this way, where you just open the gates and boom. And I'm going to be saving because the very, very crucial bit is literally here. Okay, I'm actually going to be saving here because this is the very crucial bit and it is tricky as well.
Okay.
But jump up, grab, go as far to the left as possible, pull up and take 6 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, was that 6? Seemed like it. Basically, it's a bit dark, but that space in front of me, it is absolutely vital that I do not touch it, because avoiding that space is what results in me being able to do this level with 0 kills.
Okay.
Instead, I need to avoid it, so I do a whole turn to the left, then very gently tap right, and now I attempt to go through this wall by pressing triangle, then forward, then triangle again, then forward. I am hoping I avoided that space. I saved just before it because that glitch, you have to be very precise to get that glitch right. I saved just before it, and I am not going to save again until checking as to whether or not I got that glitch right. Now Ross, what did that prisoner do?
Just stayed up there.
No, remember we're saying about crimes they committed?
Oh, that prisoner. Littering.
Littering?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Because basically in this level there are... Actually, let's just take all this one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
We climb up here and there's an MP guy. I call them MP guys because they have MP written on them. I actually want him to see me, but not immediately. His death is mandatory, but not by us.
Oh.
Okay, he's seen me, that's good.
What else is there?
Okay, you jump over the lasers. That again is crucial because that also saves you from what would normally be a mandatory kill.
Okay, good.
The reason why I let that guy see me is because I need him to die, and by pushing this button it opens that door enabling him to get to us. This button here triggers prisoners, and basically if he didn't see me I would have to release the prisoners, then they'd have to go running all the way up there to get to the MP guy, but because he saw me he will now come to me since the door's open, and when I see him I'll then release the prisoners and boom, they'll be right next to each other and boom, they'll kill him.
Okay, got
it. Just saves a bit of inconvenience.
Right then. Right, so we just gotta wait here until he comes.
Oh wait, the other guy's here. Sorry. Oh, there's the other guy as well. Okay, that all is good. Sharon got hit though. Prisoners.
And that guy. Oh, so is that 2 of them or was that 1 of them?
There's 2. One of them is inside for counterfeit designer jeans. And the other?
The other? Use a swear word.
Very lovely. Okay, basically, that's them dead. And this could all be in vain, because I could have failed at that bit. I may not have got it right. But basically, you always get the prisoners to kill them, but normally, this item here, normally you would have to use that item to get rid of the lasers, enabling you to make that progress that I made. But instead, I managed to jump over the lasers, which means I can now use this keycard at a later bit, where you would normally have to kill a gunman Basically, this key card will lead to you getting a secret. Normally, you would have to kill a gunman in order to get the secret, but by avoiding where I had to use it there and saving it till later, it saves me from a kill. And this yellow security pass, there are 3 of these in this level. That one is the first one, and it has to be used there. The second one, which you would normally have to use at another bit, I'm hoping the glitch I did will save me from having to use that where I meant to use it. What are you doing?
I was listening.
This bit here, considering this could all be in vain, I'm going to take the hasty approach. Because I might have failed. So I'd rather just take the hasty approach. Because basically my priority is just to see if it worked. So my priority is just to get to the end of the level and see if it worked. That's my priority.
Okay, that's your priority.
So I took the speedy approach there. Don't worry about the laser killing him. It doesn't show on the statistics as a kill. My priority is just to see if the glitch worked.
Okay.
If I successfully avoided that space. I'm going to be taking another shortcut here. It costs health, but I'm not too bothered, although I should check my health, because this does cost about half your health bar. Okay, I'll be okay.
And if it doesn't work,
then I have to try again.
No. You'll be break. No, I'll go to my kitchen and break some plates.
Nice. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Okay, if this is fouled, then I'm going to get drawn downwards by a current and killed by a fan. If it hasn't fouled, then I'm not going to get killed by a fan. It worked.
Sure?
Yes.
You sure?
Basically, you see that fan there?
Yeah.
Normally, the fan basically brings you towards. Normally, the fan sucks you in and kills you. And normally, the yellow security pass, and there's a yellow security pass that I'm about to collect, which normally you would have to use in order to seal the fan off.
Okay.
However, because of the glitch, I managed to avoid the space which creates the current, which means that you don't need to seal the fan off, and so instead you can just be on your way. And at the end of the level, there's another bit where you need to use another yellow security pass, which can only be obtained from killing a gunman. However, because I don't need to use the second yellow security pass, I can obtain the second, not use it, and then save it to the end, thus saving me from a kill, if that makes any sense at all.
No.
Doesn't make sense to me either. Well, I'm gonna try and make it easy. Basically, there's 2 of these keycard type B. One of them you're meant to use to make progress. One of them you're meant to use to get a secret. But you don't have to use the one to make progress because there's an alternative way of doing it. And so I can just get the one key card and use it for the secret, thus saving me from a kill, because normally the second key card would come from a kill. And then the 3 yellow security passes, normally the third one would come from a kill, but because of this trick you don't need to obtain 3, you only need to obtain 2, and the 2 could be obtained without killing, and it saves you from a kill. Let's just carry on, because I'm not very good at explaining stuff, but basically the glitch that I did just after saving?
Yes.
I did that glitch correctly. I avoided that space, and that resulted in.
How does that act?
I don't know, but that space somehow results in the current being active. But I managed to avoid the space, and there's no current, which means the fan can't kill me unless I just randomly swim into it.
That doesn't make any sense. What was it? Pressure? Was it pressure?
Well, I don't know, but basically, I managed to avoid the area where I managed to avoid the space which creates the current, and so I don't need to seal the fan off. So I don't need to use the second yellow security pass to seal the fan off. Instead, I can just collect it and then use it for the later bit, saving me from a kill, and then. Basically, jumping over the lasers saved me from having to use the key card, and so I can just use it for the secret and save you from another kill. So this level could have had 2 kills, but instead it has 0. And my throat is really hurting from what's talking.
Oh, really? What do you expect?
My throat is sore. But yeah, that glitch is hard to pull off. You have to be very precise, which is why I took the hasty approach and just wanted to see if I'd succeeded at it. I didn't want progress going down the drain.
What did you pick up in there?
The 2nd yellow security pass.
Oh, okay, 2nd?
Yeah.
What?
Do you remember the bit where the 2 prisoners were released and they killed 2 enemies?
Yeah.
One of them dropped a yellow security pass, which I used. One of them dropped this. Oh yeah, and that's actually being used throughout here. Now, there's an interesting glitch I'm hoping is going to work. Because you know the glitch I pulled off that results in the current not existing?
Yeah.
Sometimes it also kills this gunman to randomly run backwards and forwards and not attack you.
How does it my head hurts?
Your head hurts?
Yeah, more explaining.
That glitch, as well as... Oh, this is a secret, don't care about it, it's only a grenade launcher. As well as...
Only a grenade launcher?
As well as making the current not exist, it also puts this gunman into stupid mode. Which works for me.
Where's Laura? Oh, wait a minute. She's in crouch mode, I can't see her.
Yeah, normally you'd have to kill that gunman because he actually drops the key card which you're meant to need for a secret. And just check the statistics. 2 or 2 secrets and everything else is good.
No, really, and yet.
Yes, we are. Because yeah, I've got everything that I need.
Good. Now, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
I don't know.
A random shark comes towards us. There's a shark in Nevada.
Maybe.
Where the heck will it live?
They have their ways. I should probably be prioritising getting to the end. I do not want to drown. Okay, I health-wise I should be okay, but just in case I accidentally catch those lasers, and just in case I get shot at the end, I guess I'll just do this, just to be sure.
Okey-dokey. What is that? Are those all the medic packs you found in this level?
Yeah.
8?
Well, you start off with 1, so I guess I found 7.
Okay, fair enough.
Of course, if I had done this level the sensible way, then I probably wouldn't have needed a health pack. I might not have done anyway, but let's not worry. Yeah, this is quite a confusing level, which requires some interesting techniques, but the most important thing is you can do the level, getting both secrets, and without performing any kills if you know what you're doing.
So I'm guessing the first time players are going to get confused on this level.
Quite possibly.
Is there any confusing parts in Tomb Raider 2?
God knows.
God knows. So that means there's a lot of confusing parts? Because I am planning to do a blind playthrough of that game. Well, whenever I get to it.
You're doing a blind RP for Tomb Raider 2?
Well, it's the only one I technically haven't seen yet. And I don't think... I'm
going to say one thing. Temple of Zion, I bet you can't climb the ladder.
I'm not going to say anything because there might be a trick.
When you get there, you'll see what I mean. I bet you can't climb the ladder.
Okay, I see what you mean. I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything. What you do?
Basically, there's gunmen up ahead. They will shoot at me. However, if I get the prisoner running after me, they might shoot him instead. It just shields me from bullets somewhat.
So is your bullet sponge?
Yeah. Welcome to Lara's armor, a prisoner.
And this guy is in jail for illegally selling DVDs.
Lovely.
And spiking people's drinks.
Right, take the bullets for me. Take the bullets for me. Take the bullets for me. Take the bullets. Okay. Both secrets, no kills, half a health pack, not too bothered. And Area 51 up next.
Good for you.
Thank you everyone for watching, and hope you enjoyed.
See ya. The day of build.